If you're a Muslim woman over 30 and you're exhausted, fed up, and you're quietly wondering if it's ever going to happen for you, then stay right there. This video is for you. You know, you've been through the rishtas, the rejections, the family pressure, all of it. And everyone around you seems to think you've got it all together. You've got a good career, you show up, you keep going. But if I'm being honest with you, inside you're exhausted and nobody sees that. And at night, you find yourself asking this question: is it really going to happen for me? Well, what if the problem isn't that you haven't found him yet? It's that you haven't fully found yourself. Because today, I'm going to show you how to become so fulfilled, so grounded, and so confident that you stop surviving the wait and actually start living. And trust me, the next time someone asks you why you're not married yet, you're going to smile and you're actually going to mean it. My name is Sobia, and I coach Muslim women who are age 30 plus and who are exhausted by the marriage search. I remember my own journey. When I reached the age of 30, I was panicking. I had this pressure to get married by a certain age, and it hadn't happened yet. And I had this doom coming over me, and I remember my friends telling me, Sobia, you are attractive, you've got a great career, you come from a good family, you have everything going for you. Don't worry, you'll meet someone easily. And I'd smile and nod, but deep down I was asking myself if everything they were saying is true, then why hadn't it happened for me yet? Because my friends around me were getting married and I was genuinely happy for them. But every wedding I attended, I had a heaviness in my heart. And I'd ask myself, well, when is it going to be my turn? And I was trying to make things work with men who I knew deep down weren't right for me because I was so scared of being alone than settling down with the wrong man. So I was anxious, overthinking, forcing things to happen, chasing men. I did everything but except that it just wasn't my timing. And then I realized that I was tying my entire happiness and my worth on a man and on a marriage that hadn't happened yet. And I knew deep down inside that finding a man and getting married wasn't my happily ever after, that Allah had created me for a reason and for a purpose that was beyond all of that. So I surrendered. I surrendered a timeline. I accepted the single season I was in and I started working on myself. I worked on my relationship with Allah and I started living a life that I truly, truly loved. And I do this work because I was that woman. I was so paralyzed by the fear of being single that I put my whole life on hold and I never truly lived life for myself. And I don't want that for you. And so I work with Muslim women who are age 30 plus because I know that woman, she's doing well on the outside. She is ready for love, but somewhere along the lines, or somewhere along the way, she lost herself in the search and she's ready to come back to herself. So let's get into it. Here are 5 ways to genuinely be happy and single over 30. Tip number 1: stop treating single as the waiting room. Now, society and community tells us that when we're single, our life is on hold, that our life begins when we are married. But your life is happening for you right now, not when he turns up. And everything you postpone until marriage, that course you want to do that you haven't started yet, the trip you wanted to book that you haven't booked yet, and that business venture you haven't started yet, why are you waiting? Remember, Allah's timeline isn't a punishment. His timeline is precision for you. So name the one thing that you've been putting on hold and commit to doing it this year. Okay, so tip number 2: get to know who you actually are. So most women, they can tell you exactly what they're looking for in a husband. But when it comes to who they are themselves, they struggle to know themselves beyond being a daughter, an employee, or someone who's still not married yet. And the problem is that when you don't know yourself, you end up attracting the wrong person, or you find that you're shrinking yourself to keep that person around. So I want you to reflect upon the following question and ask yourself, who am I when no one is expecting anything from me? Because self-knowledge isn't selfish, and knowing about yourself is your foundation for everything, including marriage. Tip number 3: Do the inner work now, not later. Okay, so this tip most women skip. And I really don't want you to skip this tip because this is honestly the most important one on the list. So, if you have an insecure attachment, if you're known for being a people pleaser, if you tolerate less than you deserve, please know that this doesn't appear when a man arrives. It actually gets louder, and it gets louder in relationships. And the loneliness you might be feeling right now, no, that's not a life sentence. That's a signal, it's telling you something. So ask yourself, what is it pointing me to? This is a work that most women avoid because they find it uncomfortable. But it's exactly the work that changes everything, because you can't pour from an empty cup, and you can't build a healthy relationship if your heart hasn't healed. Tip number 4, build a life that feels full. Don't build a life to keep yourself busy and to distract you because you're single, but build a real, intentional, and beautiful life for yourself right now. Your friendships, invest in them. Experiences, learn a new skill. And your community, volunteer in your local mosque or help the people around you. Invest in them properly and don't treat them as a placeholder until you're married, because you deserve fullness right now. And a woman who is grounded and fulfilled, she's magnetic, emotionally, spiritually, energetically. And when she's magnetic, she draws in the right people into her life. And also, remember, being single has a purpose. And there's gifts inside the season you are in right now, but you're only going to see it if you're present for it. And ask yourself this question: what does a genuinely full life look like for me this year? And what's one step I can take towards it? Tip number 5, redefine what confidence looks like for you. So many of us are waiting to feel confident before we put ourselves out there. We think, when I feel ready or when I feel good enough, then I will do it. But here's the thing: confidence doesn't come before you show up. It comes because you show up. So get on those apps, go to those events, show up in those spaces, not because you're desperate, but because you're intentional, because you know what you want and you're going after it. And I want you to remember this: confidence is not about having it all together. It's showing up for yourself even when you don't. And always, always, always do dua and action together. Make your dua, trust Allah, and then take that step, because Allah rewards the woman who moves. So let's do a quick recap of everything we covered today. Tip number 1, stop treating single as a waiting room. Your life is happening for you right now. Tip 2, get to know who you actually are, not who everyone expects you to be, but who you actually are. Tip number 3, do the inner work now, not later, because the work you do in yourself today is what prepares you for the relationship that you want tomorrow. Tip number 4, build a life that feels full, a real, intentional, and beautiful life that you are genuinely proud of right now. And tip number 5, redefine what confidence actually looks like for you. So stop waiting to feel ready and just show up anyway. And these 5 tips, if you actually do them, will change how you see yourself, how you show up, and who you attract. I promise you that. Remember, being single over 30 is not a problem to be solved. It's a season to be lived, and there's so much available for you in this season if you choose to show up for yourself. And remember, you're not too much and you're not too late, and you're absolutely not forgotten. And if you're actually ready to take action on everything we've covered today, then I've created something just for you. It's called the Thriving Woman Checklist, with 5 steps that you can start right now to show up as your most confident, grounded, and magnetic self. The link is going to be in the comments below, and you can go and grab it. And I really hope this video has given you something to hold on to. And I want you to now go and be the main character in your own life. And also tell me in the comments which tip resonated with you the most. And also, if this video has helped you, subscribe, because there's more coming your way soon.